morning, guys. It's Monday, about 9 o'clock at this point. I have not been feeling great, so I did a virtual appointment, and the doctor says that I very likely have COVID. My symptoms are relatively mild, but basically I just need to not be around people. Because I've been working from home, I've pretty much been doing that anyway, but she said to rest, and I know that I have a tendency to overdo it and make things worse. So I am going to take the next few days to kind of lay in bed, drink tea, take hot showers. For those of you wondering, because it's a weird time, and honestly, it's weird. So Friday, I kind of had a fever. It got up to 99.8, so it was kind of like that borderline. They say a fever is at 100, so it was high, but not very high. Saturday, I started feeling a little bit of tightness in my chest, especially if I breathed really deeply. It kind of feels like if you've gone for a run and it's really cold, and it just kind of like burns your lungs a bit, I guess. And then I was also having headaches off and on, like sinus headaches, like up here mostly is where it seemed to be. And then my fever got up to 100.6 before I went to bed. For all I know, it could have gone higher while I was sleeping. I did wake up a couple times in the night. And then yesterday, the headache wasn't as bad. It was still there, here and there. But then my chest started feeling worse and I started coughing. The coughing honestly hasn't been too bad. It's if I breathe really deep, it seems to like irritate it and I'll start coughing, or if I try to do an activity. This morning I did dishes and I was out of breath, which is crazy and abnormal for me. But I think because over the weekend I just stayed in bed, I kind of underestimated how I felt, and then this morning when I tried to get up and do some things, I realized that it was worse than I realized, simply because I had been resting. And so I'm going to continue to rest so that hopefully I'll feel better. Yeah, I think that's really the extent of the symptoms. The doctor said to take anything over the counter, so NyQuil, Dayquil, anything like that, cough syrup if the cough gets really bad, and just to, wipe everything down with Lysol and not go out. Don't be around people that are high risk, which I don't plan on doing. I think honestly I've bought enough groceries that I probably don't need to go grocery shopping, which is good because old people go to the grocery store. You never know who you're going to run into if you're out in public. So I might try to go stand outside a little bit to get fresh air, but for the most part I am locked inside. Thankfully I have Animal Crossing. I will be able to start working from home again once I feel better and eventually go back into work, but I don't want to push it. I would rather take it slow and be safe than get other people sick or make myself worse. She said if my chest starts burning abnormally, or my fever spikes really high suddenly, to go to the ER or urgent care. So I don't know. I just thought I would vlog this and share my experience with you guys. My symptoms, I think, are relatively mild compared to some people. Talking this much is making me run out of breath. But she did not say to go get an official test, so I don't officially know that it's COVID, but she said that everything pretty much lines up. And I think, I don't know, there's a whole thing with the tests. I think maybe they're trying to save it for people that have even worse symptoms or are at higher risk. I also live in an area where there have been a lot of cases, so I think it's not super unexpected that I did eventually get it. So I don't know, I'm not too concerned about myself. I will keep an eye on my chest and my lungs, but I am more concerned that if I were to go out, I could be in contact with someone who is high risk, and I really don't want that. So I'm going to be responsible and stay in bed, play Animal Crossing, watch movies, maybe read books. The headache comes and goes, and I have a really hard time reading if I have a headache. So yeah. Cup of tea number 1. Doctor said honey with tea or honey and lemon was good, so we're gonna add some of this.
But their parts were spot time to get in there. Yourself on continue to push the business forward.
The other test is just fine. Okay, I want to go a step further with the system. Oops.
Well, guys, in the spirit of being stuck in quarantine, everybody seems to be cutting their hair, so that's what we're doing here. I will not be attempting to cut my hair because I don't trust myself with that.
My dad used to have this Flowbee, where it's just like you attach the vacuum cleaner and then it sucks up your hair and it goes woo, 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 and then it cuts. That thing worked amazing. Like, he cut my hair from pretty much till, well, way past like high school.
Wow.
It's leave it like the top is super long.
Please don't.
Super long.
Okay, final result before taking a shower and getting all the hair off of his face. Yay! Good morning, guys. It is now Thursday. At this point, I don't even know what I vlogged when I started vlogging. I've kind of just been like laying in bed for the past several days because, as I told you guys, I've been sick. My symptoms were relatively mild. I basically had a fever for 3 or 4 days, a little bit of coughing for a few of those days. My chest was really tight, and just doing simple things like dishes got me out of breath, which isn't great, and that's why I was staying in bed a lot. I also was having really bad headaches, and fortunately it wasn't keeping me from sleeping too much. However, my upstairs neighbor has been home, and I don't know if he worked night shifts before or whatever, but he's been playing video games and screaming, so that keeps me up. And then there's also seagulls, and they're very loud and they keep me up, so I was taking NyQuil for both the symptoms I was having and also just to be able to sleep with all the noise that was going on. But I woke up this morning, I'm a little bit congested, but other than that, I feel so much better. So today I'm gonna get back to working. I will probably vlog a little bit today, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. So far, like, nothing's really been that bad. I haven't gone out, didn't even get groceries. And the only thing I've really run out of is flour, because I made a batch of focaccia bread and I ran out of coffee creamer, but I have a lot of tea, so I'll just start drinking tea in the morning instead of coffee until I'm able to go out. The guidelines for if you're sick is that you stay home at least 72 hours after your fever has broken, or 7 days since your first symptoms started, and that's according to the CDC, I believe. So I'm not going anywhere. I might go out grocery shopping this weekend though, because I should be in the clear by Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, sorry if this is a really weird vlog. I just thought I'd bring you guys along, but because I was sick, I don't think I really vlogged too much because I was too busy just like, I was watching Gilmore Girls, playing Animal Crossing. There's not too much to vlog there. Hey guys, it's Saturday and I am feeling a lot better. Still just get really tired and stuff at night, but that's about it. So I think today I'm really just gonna focus on getting some YouTube videos up and playing Animal Crossing, maybe reading a book. I started reading a book, I think it's called The Rules of Magic. So far it's pretty good. I've been having a hard time getting into books right now though, so we'll see. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.